All right, I am back. I went ahead and prep my nails, put my UV glove on, and now they're shiny, so I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a buff because I do like a top coat on them. So I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a buff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get these stilettos on. So this is how we're looking. I think I'm just gonna do the one hand for y'all today. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And I'm gonna go ahead and size my tips from here. And when sizing the tips, like I was saying, you want to make sure they fit sidewall to sidewall. So as you see this one, it's all the way on this sidewall, but if you look over here, it's not quite. So we're gonna go here, sidewall to sidewall, and this one fits. So this is gonna be for my thumb. Just put them down here. All right. Go sidewall to sidewall. It was a little bit big, so I'm gonna go down one. But this one's too small. You see, if we go sidewall, it doesn't go all the way over there. So it's gonna have to be this one. We might have to do a little bit of shaping. Middle finger. We'll go down one. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some shaping at the cuticle line. All right, and then we'll go down one more. That fits that one. And then my pinky. We'll keep going till we find the one. Oh, it's gonna be this one. Yep, this one. You just want to make sure that you're fitting sidewall to sidewall. So you see I went from the largest size to not quite the smallest, but I kind of bounced around a lot in there. You really just want to make sure that the nails are fitting you. All right, so a couple of things we're gonna do to get the nails to fit you. I'm gonna take, I guess, a newer one, newish. Let's see if I got a newer one. Nope, I don't have a newer one out, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna use this one. I keep these around for just like extra work filing like my tips and stuff like that. So when I get done with using them on my nails, I'll just save them for this. You want to get rid of this part at the top because you definitely don't want to leave that lip where it was attached up there. Then you want to go down and you want to make sure that it's fitting. So everything is fitting and looking really good. I would just file the side to fit me a little bit better. I'm not really great at doing a voiceover while I'm actually doing it lately because I haven't been doing that, but I got lucky. I recorded the first part yesterday, and when I got done, my kids decided to wake up, well, the babies decided to wake up from their naps, so I didn't really have any more time the rest of the day. And my cuticle line is a little bit flatter, so I like to go back here and do a little bit of that. Alright. There we go. See? It's fitting a lot better. These are not stiletto, in my opinion. They're almond. So, there's that too. Oh, couldn't see them. Alright, so I'm actually going to place them on this tray because they don't fly around. So I'm going to leave them right there on the tray. I'm sorry about the reflections. I'm going to get better at my lighting, y'all. Just bear with me. So with this one, I'm going to need to round it a little bit on the side over here so that it fits. Alright. Just want to file your tips to make sure they fit you because it's not about them fitting anybody else. The way they come standard is just how they come, but you just want to make sure in order to get the proper fit and less lifting that you fit your nails for you. I always want to make sure you take that lip off. Alright, so here we are with the fitting for that one. I'm going to go ahead and speed through the rest of them for y'all. Alright, we have got all the nails shaped and everything. I'm just going to give them a quick dust off and then we'll get to putting them on. Alright, So I'm going to use this SJ3. It's the XL bottle holder. It holds like the super, super huge bottles. It fits this bottle perfectly. But I actually have been using these as a hand rest because it fits my hands perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and get a layer. I'm going to move this a little bit out of the way. I'm going to get a layer of this on. So here's the regular size holder versus the XL holder. See, there's a lot more room in this one for all your bigger bottles. Anyways, I'm going to use this 8-in-1 nail glue as a base, and then I'm going to cure it for, what does it say? It doesn't say. I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds then, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to apply the nail. I'm going to start with the thumb. It's a little bit thicker of a consistency. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. A little bit thicker. I mean, I guess it would have to be if it does all those things. You want to make sure that you don't get any on your skin. Any. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cure my thumb so that we can do my thumb. Alright, we have the thumb done. I use this quick cure lamp from the Painted Desert. I got this on their Black Friday sale. They have a new one now, but this is the Sidewinder 2. I just use it because it's got this very flexible, I can put it whatever position I want. And it's pretty strong, and the charge lasts like forever. I can do a bunch of sets and not have to worry about recharging it. But basically what I do with this part is I'll take the nail tip, put it back a little bit over there so y'all can see. I take the nail tip and I will put the glue gel in here, just kind of paint it in there, like how far up I think my nail will go. And then I'll put like a little bit, not a lot, just enough at the edge so that there's like a little bit extra. And then I actually move my stuff out of the way because I don't want anything to cure. And then I'll go ahead and turn my lamp on while I'm positioning it, just so that I can have it ready and not have to fumble. I just take it and I put it at the cuticle and I just push down. And I put it under the lamp. The thumb was a little bit of an awkward hold. It's not as bad on the other fingers. I got a little bit of a bubble, but it'll be okay. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and throw it in my big lamp. Alright, so you see, this is going to end up on my oops, mistakes happen. You see I didn't quite get it all the way, but the rest of it's nicely cured in the center, right? But the edges didn't quite, because I guess the tip is not like fitting my finger the right way. But I'll show y'all how we fix that. I will leave this part in because this is supposed to be a 8-in-1 nail glue builder gel, all that. So I'll show y'all how to fix this little bubble if you happen to get one. You don't have to take the whole tip off, but I'll show you how to fix it. Let's continue on with the other nails, get the other nails on to see if we have any other ones we need to fix, but I will show y'all how to fix this. It's an easy fix, so don't get scared if this happens to you, but you do have to fix it. But I'll show you. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do one more in real time for y'all, and then I will speed up the rest of them. Alright, but first we have to put the 8-in-1 nail glue on all the nails. Alright, we are back. I'm actually going to do my pinky because when I do my thumb, I go back and I do my pinky to my index finger because my index finger usually gives me problems. So I'm going to do my pinky for y'all because my pinky I usually have no problems with. So, pinky is the good finger. Alright, so I'm going to take the tip, going to do this, gonna put it in there where I think my tip of my pinky is, and then just a little bit, not a lot, in the bottom. Sometimes I even feel like that's a little bit excess. Alright, so now I'm going to take the tip, gonna flip it over, move my stuff out of the way, do that. At the cuticle line, and I'm going to push to the free edge and cure. Alright, see, my pinky gives no problems. Nice and straight, no problems. And I'm going to speed through the rest of them, and then I will show y'all what it looks like at the end. Alright, the edges didn't really seal very well. It's just probably because of the tips or the glue. I haven't used either one before. The thumb definitely is wonky, so you can make two decisions from here. You can either fix everything, and then the middle finger went a little bit wonky, but we'll fix that. I'll probably turn these into coffins, but or I can do some filing. But you can either start over and try again, or you can fix them, right? So all in all, I feel like the application was relatively easy. You don't have to do anything from here. I would suggest fixing all these edges, sealing them in and everything like that, but you technically don't have to. So you'd be finished if you wanted to be finished. But I'm going to fix these, but that's how easy it is to apply them. So there's like a couple of the edges that I just want to fix, like that didn't seal as good as I had wanted them to. But mostly they applied pretty well, and I'm going to reshape this middle finger because my middle finger is crooked, like you see my index finger is crooked, and I tried to make it straight, but I didn't quite get it as good as I had wanted it to be. So look straight down here, right? Like it looks straight, but when you flip it over, it's not as straight, it goes the other way. So my fingers are weird, so it's hard for me sometimes to do this on camera. But I'm gonna fix this tip, and I'm gonna do all the filing and shaping and stuff in the next video. Alright, I went ahead and fixed everything off camera, but I did record it, so it will be in another video for how to fix the air pockets and such. So I did reshape them to true stiletto. It helped even out that middle finger that was just a little bit wonky. It's hard to see. I guess you could see it now. Now it's a little bit better. Everything will look straight when I put some color on it. But now we have a matter of fixing all the spots that were kind of, I guess, lifted per se. And I fixed my thumb. So now what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this 8-in-1, and I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to put a thin layer or two on top, and then I'm going to put a top coat on, and then they'll be ready to go. I'm going to start with the thumb. It looks shiny because I have a shiny rubber base on underneath. That's why it's so shiny and sparkly at the base. I like to do the color rubber base underneath. I just like to make sure that I get everything really good. And what this is going to do is this is going to give the tip that extra strength. It's going to seal the tip in, and it's going to fix the spots that I had messed up on when I was doing my application. I haven't done an application on video in a little bit, so I don't know, kind of mess up sometimes. I'm not perfect. And then I'm trying to rush too because I'm trying to get this all done at nap time. One of the toddlers woke up when I was doing my other video doing the filing part. I was like, no, it's only a matter of time before the other one wakes up. Alright, so now I'm going to take my orange wood stick and I'm just going to go around the side right here. Make sure there's nothing like touching my skin. Alright, so I'm going to I did a really thin layer for this one. I'm going to flip my finger over and let it kind of pull for a few seconds, and then I'm going to throw it in the lamp and cure it for about 15 seconds. but it's got a nice point. This should work out really, really well. So I'm gonna toss this in the lamp. All right, I got that flash cured for 15 seconds, and now I'm gonna do the rest of the nails. Alright, so all in all, I am loving this 8-in-1. It is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and toss this in the lamp for a full 60-second cure, and then I'm going to do another thin layer on top, and then I'm going to top coat. But this looks amazing. You can barely even tell that I messed anything up. And I'm going to put color on it anyway, but like that looks really good. Alright, I've got the second layer done. Ignore the dry cuticles. That just means they're dry because all the alcohol and cleanser I've been using. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this top coat on. Check out this top coat. It's a little bit hard to open. 120 seconds. It says 2 minutes. Wow. Alright then. That is a good chunk of time to be in the thing, but we're going to do it. Alright, you always just want to make sure you don't get any on your skin, and if you do, just like immediately wipe it off. Because you do not want to get any allergies. You just want to be really careful about not getting any on your skin. Alright, I'm gonna flip my hand over, let it level a little bit. I'm gonna flash cure for about 15 seconds, and then I'm going to do the rest of them. Alright, here is what they are looking like. I'm going to cover them up. Ignore this. I'm going to cover them up, so I'm not really too worried about what's like underneath right here. But all in all, I think they turned out really well. I made them stilettos, so I feel like that worked out really well. I threw on some cuticle oil, but it takes a lot. I gotta go wash my hands and stuff like that. But you see what I mean about my finger being crooked? Like the whole thing is crooked, so to get a straight tip on that, it's just like really difficult. Same thing with my middle finger. They're just crooked fingers. So, but all in all, I love how easy it was. This 8-in-1, these are the items that I used. This 8-in-1 is amazing. Like, I love this. I definitely need more of this. I really enjoyed that. The top coat, I'll have to let you guys know. It seems to be doing okay with the cuticle oil. Like, sometimes top coats will get foggy, but it seems to be doing pretty well. It leveled really good. It was relatively thin, so I really enjoyed that as well. The tips being matte, I love them. I wouldn't really classify them stiletto. I would call them almond, but they were easy to shape into stiletto. Super, super easy to shape. Didn't bend, break, anything like that. So I will have to update you guys again. I'm going to do this hand in coffin with the solid nail glue. I'm going to do these coffin on this hand to show you how easy it is to put tips on your non-dominant hand, or on your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand. I'm going to use this. So be looking for a future video of me using this the solid nail glue with these matte medium coffins. I'm going to use this in one of my next videos so that I can get tips on this hand, and I will post it here for y'all to see. So be on the lookout if you wanted to check out the solid nail glue. But in the meantime, I really hope y'all check out Betty Cora. I linked their stuff in the description box, And I also have everything listed that was in the video from the unboxing in my Amazon storefront as well. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you maybe consider subscribing because it is totally free if you would like to do so. And again, thank you so much to Betty Cora for sponsoring this video, for sending over these items for me to test out. And I have a few more videos coming, aquarium nails, another application video. Just stay tuned and I will catch y'all on the next one.